Suburbans and fire trucks. It's been going on all day.
You go do this structure every day, and then you're off on the weekends, let's say.
A lot of specimens.
Well, are you seeing this around in the neighborhood and other places like this? Like this? This much damage?
Not like this, but there is a lot of trees that went down. The ground got so soaking wet, and that's what happened. When it gets wet, you know, these pine trees are just a great resistance when it comes to wind. They just hold it.
Well, we had almost 60-mile-an-hour winds last night, up to 70. Is that your car?
No, it's a neighbor.
Oh,
yes.
Well, we had a hurricane. I'm telling you, this is a hurricane.
We had gale. They're reporting an up to about 67 miles an hour.
60.
It was 75. That's when.
Well, are you from around here? Or?
I'm in Patchogue.
Is this normal for March?
No, it's not.
I've talked a lot. Are you from around here? Or?
I'm from around here. Yes.
So have you ever seen anything like this?
I have in hurricanes, yes.
In hurricanes,
yes.
But this is March.
I know. This is not hurricane season.
So, well, I've talked to a lot of people. They say they've never seen it. I think our government is screwing with the weather. There's a lot of people that'll tell you that Haiti was clearly our country was behind that. That we're doing this shit to take over countries.
I believe it.
I was here.
About the HAARP, H-A-R-P.
High Altitude Rural Research Program.
To the last day, sort of that.
Well, you know, I'll give you some information. I just moved here this summer, and we had a storm here this summer with lightning in it and thunder. I have never ever experienced in my lifetime. And I lived in Central Florida.
Okay.
With the lightning and lightning and thunder capital of the world. I've never heard stuff like that. They can control lightning. They can make hurricanes happen. I think they're doing this just to fuck with people and to fuck with areas. The people that, for some reason, you have to read this. I got involved with the CIA. I've been targeted. I've had.
Really?
You have absolutely no idea.
I'm okay to be seen with you like this or what?
They watch us with satellites.
I know that. I'm fully aware of that.
I'm writing a book about this stuff, and I live like 2 blocks over, and I just don't put anything past these people.
No, I don't either. You got to, you have to be a fool to be not to listen and watch.
This stuff is just not natural. I mean, in September, October, yes, but I was just like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Last night, and I'm going, this is a hurricane, and I thought, well, okay, it was just a bad storm, but now I know it was really something really wicked here, and this stuff isn't natural. It's they're doing stuff, and they've been able to do it, and they're doing it for a lot of reasons. It's a game to them. I think it's a game of power, and they're trying to show.
It's not it's the country. I call them the banksters. It's the families that have the money. They want us to be searched.
They're fucking criminals.
Yes, they are.
And they belong in jail.
Yes, they are. They
belong in jail, and we need to put them there. And that's why I'm writing a book, and people need to wake up what's going on.
Yeah, they have to.
This stuff is just not natural, and I've been suspecting some of this stuff for a while, but it's just becoming more evident every day I look around. And if you're doing research on 9/11, the day of 9/11, there was a Category 4 hurricane sitting off the. Well, it's a hurricane. We had a hurricane last night. Yeah, this is March. We don't have hurricanes in March.
Right.
Yeah.
They took a real big hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If you play golf, I'm sure you'll find a lot of courses that are destroyed right now because of trees.
Yeah, we just came through Sable.
Really?
Yeah.
How's it look over there?
Not bad.
Okay.
Not like this.
You know what happens with the ground? With so much rain, the ground gets so saturated. And these type of trees, evergreens, they're only a root ball. They're not, they spread out. Yes, they spread out.
Well, there's some hardwoods down here that are down too. So I mean, it's not just. So are you from around here?
Montauk.
Have you been here all your life, or have you seen this kind of weather here in March? No.
Yeah.
No. I'm just. I think they're screwing with our weather. I mean, I call me a conspiracy theorist, but I think there's some shit going on.
There's some crazy weather.
They can manufacture hurricanes. They can do just about. Huh? Oh, oh, oh.
We don't get that much snow.
Exactly.
And Florida was freezing.
I'm telling you, they're screwing with our weather. It's called High Altitude Research Program, and I'm writing a book about it. And there's a lot of people. Haiti, the earthquake Haiti. People saying, I have no doubt our government was behind that.
Go around. Be careful out there.
Huh? Well, the beach is all washed up, so be careful. Yeah, he just told me. He says he's lived out here. I don't know his life. He's never seen this much damage, this many trees taken out. Come here, Hope. So, what do you think of all this?
What do I think of that?
Yeah, all the damage.
Well, look at mine. We lost a 30-year-old tree there.
I was just talking to him. He's lived out here. He says he's never seen anything.
I never saw anything like that. I've been here for 40 years.
Never seen.
Never saw a storm like that. It was an 11-hour hurricane.
It was a hurricane in March.
Yeah, and it lasted 11 hours. That wind didn't stop, and the rain didn't stop. They lost like 16 trees over there.
Beautiful trees.
Yep.
Well,
very bad storm, very destructive.
yeah, we don't, you know, this is March. You don't get hurricanes in March. I mean, you get nor'easters, but
Well, that was a nor'easter, and that was terrible.
But I mean, the last one, the bad one like this was a 91. That was like the perfect storm. But was that probably wasn't?
No, it wasn't as destructive as this.
Well, you know, I think they're.
I mean, we had Gloria. That was.
Yeah. Well, this was a hurricane. It just didn't have a name. People say, I think they're screwing with our weather. Personally, I really do. I think
it could be.
They're doing some weird.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either.
We've had some weird snowstorms this year out here.
Well, that's because of the ice cap, because of global warming.
Well, you know,
The ice cap is melting.
They're cooking the ionosphere. It's called HAARP. That's what's causing our global warming.
Right, and the ice is coming down.
Well, they're causing global warming.
That's what caused this winter.
And it's all a ruse so they can screw with this stuff. It's called HAARP. And one thing people don't, look on the day of 9/11, there was a Category 4 hurricane sitting right off the coast of New York City, and it pulled all that debris out. Nobody talks about that. You just look on the day, there was a Cat 4 hurricane sitting right off the coast of New York City, and it pulled. They do that to clear out pollution. They're doing it all over the Far East. They're playing God with our weather, and they're doing all kinds of shit.
Better watch it.
Well, we need to be watching them, I tell you that. But you know, these guys, these gals pray against these people. Maybe they got targeted.
I don't know.
I tell you, our government's criminal, I know that. Actually, I got involved in politics. My name's Kevin. I just said right up the street. There's a letter from Colin Powell there. And I've had some very strange things happen to me after I got involved in politics.
Really?
Oh, they watched me with satellites. Unbelievable stuff. I just live a block away, and it's like almost like they were aiming at me. I'm serious. We had some wicked lightning here too this summer. If you remember that. I mean, it shook the whole ground. All the car alarms were going off.
It's been the worst one, I'll tell you that.
Well, I think there's a lot of, like Haiti. I don't think Haiti was natural either. A lot of people say they did that one, that earthquake. Yeah. Oh, this poor little pine tree came down too. It's a little one.